The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Congrats to Mary in Yorkville. She is at NoahCon, Alpine Valley. That is coming up Saturday, July 13th of 2024. Sounds like a ways off, but it's good to get these things locked in so you just know you have an amazing entertainment day taken care of for you. Free tickets. NoahCon, the man who stole Lollapalooza 2023. So we'll have those tickets again tomorrow right around 8. But remember, we will have Dave Chappelle tickets coming up at 9 today with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So a lot of good free stuff for you.
Hell yeah.
In the meantime, it's Gil Curtis with your headlines.
This is not headline news. Shakira has been charged with tax evasion again. Her hips don't lie, but apparently her accountant does. Rolls-Royce is discontinuing gas-powered vehicles. From now on, their cars will run exclusively on the tears of the poor. Sheep in Greece wandered into a greenhouse and ate 600 pounds of marijuana plants. Their reggae album drops next week. Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend says he's a cheater. He denies it. I guess we'll find out the truth when Taylor Swift's next album comes out. This is not headline news.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
So it's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We talked about, of course, Dave Chappelle tickets coming up here in about 45 minutes at 9 a.m. And I saw this pass by here in Berwyn that another longtime family business is closing. And I'm not sure of all the details on why. They've been there 46 years. It's called Gina's Italian Ice. Oh, does that sound like a great place to go? Just hang out at Gina's Italian Ice.
Sounds like a party to me.
Yeah, go there, get that. For years, we've been going to Gina's Italian Ice. I could imagine that. And customers now are bidding farewell because at the end of summer, which is right now, they're going to permanently close the doors after 46 years in Berwyn.
Makes me sad.
It makes me sad, too. Now, they say it's been a pleasure serving you. This is Gina Tremonti, the shop's owner. She put on Instagram, hope the memories of Gina's make you smile as much as they do for me. Now, she's probably an older lady at this point, and I guess they're retiring. But all I can think about, I don't see this in the story anywhere, is if there's family members that don't want to take over that business that Gina built. And I don't know, I would just be dying if my parents made something I could just take over and run. And maybe their kids are more successful doing something else.
And that's like a fun thing.
To run an Italian ice?
Baby.
Are you kidding me?
It's a good time right there.
Holy cow. I'm sure they're going to say, well, there's inventory and you got to make sure people don't steal and, from your register. I don't know. But it's apparently packed with everybody going in there. And if you're from Berwyn, you know the place. And maybe you know the people. Maybe you know Gina. Maybe you know more about it. But there's a guy like 70 years old talking about going there for 35 years. And now they're worried about what's going to happen with the property. It's this little spot over there. But I'm always fascinated with family business because my dad owned a couple bars at one point when I was just born. And by the time I got even, 6 or 7 years old, he sold out of the business because he was like, you don't want to get in the bar business. You got to go in there every day. And I said, Dad, but you had this. My life would have been set. I wouldn't have worried about thinking about what to do with my life. I just take over your bars.
Right, that you made successful. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks. That would have been great if my dad just kept them going. But he was like, you don't want this. You got to find something else you want to do and just do the best at it. And go out there and take over.
And boy, did you not listen.
I didn't listen at all. I was wandering around, and now I'm here BSing on the radio.
I know. So my brother-in-law, he has his family business. So G&M Cement Construction in Addison. Because he's like bona fide Italian. He cements. It's like the ultimate
shout out
cliche. Love it.
Get all your concrete there.
Hello. If you need some sidewalks, was good. So his father is an immigrant. His mother and father are immigrants from Italy, so they're like first generation here.
Oh boy.
Started this business, and now him and his brother run it, and it's like. I don't know, and neither do they yet. I don't think they know if any of their kids will want to do it. There is plenty of kids in the family, so hopefully one of them does, but they're not sure about that. So they got this whole legacy going on, and I'm like, what do your kids better do? I want to do it. They do so well, and Dad built this business. They're in it. They know everything about it, and you don't have to then pay for college on top of it.
I'm not going to college if I had a family business.
How about you start off at 18 years old, making great money and solidifying your business? That's awesome.
And I get it. Running a business is incredibly tough. And the parents or grandparents or uncles, whoever did it, they just want to either retire or but I think they would just love to see the people pass it on. That's what I'm guessing. But I don't know anything about it. I don't know why they're closing.
It's going to be hard, of course. It's not like, okay, like my brother-in-law at G&M Cement, like, it's not like he doesn't have to cement things because his dad did all the work. He's got to go do it still, but...
I can't imagine the cement business is easy.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. I've seen those Sopranos. I've seen things. I don't know.
You see, that's not what the family business is.
But also, I think about, I always think about those Walter E. Smith girls on TV, those four sisters, and their grandfather started that business, and now they get to be on commercials and have fun. Now, I'm sure they're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. But man, I wish I had a family business just to get into.
I mean, that's awesome.
If anybody has a family business, they want to take us inside and say you don't want it, or maybe it's awesome. Like, you can give a shout out right now.
Or like the worst family business, you're like, I'm not taking that over.
Yeah, like if you didn't take one that was in your family, why didn't you? 312-591-8300. Love to hear from you and give your shout out to your business if it's all going well and you love it. You know what I mean? Because we love supporting local, obviously. Had the Go Brewing people in yesterday in the show.
Yeah, local business, baby.
Out in Naperville, they started a...
So now I wonder if that man's kids, because his dad, Joe, from Go Brewing, I wonder if they'll take it over.
I also wonder if you get disappointed when the kid sasays, no, I want to be a podiatrist. You don't want to take over
you
the...
loser?
Yeah, you don't want to take over the brewery?
What do you mean you want to be a doctor?
Come on now. But I'd love to hear from people with family businesses, real ones. I'm not saying like a real good local family business. I don't want Target people calling out by my dad is a member of Target. I don't know. People can always say there's a family business because somebody started some business, was in a family at some point.
Oh, little follow-up. So Gina's is selling because she's retiring, but Buena Beef is trying to move in, and they want to boycott it. For some reason, the neighborhood doesn't want it there.
Oh, they don't want a bone of beef in there?
No, I think that there's a local shop right near it, and they don't want it to take down another family business.
Oh. But, I mean, bone of beef is good. I mean, it's
okay, Brian.
I mean, it's really good.
They're trying to keep the family business alive. You just said shut out your family business. You're like, oh, yeah, move a bone of beef there.
Wait, so what? I'm curious if that's true. I don't know if we can get somebody on the phone about it, but retiring, and that's interesting. Yeah. I don't know. That's what's going on over there. I didn't expect that to happen over there.
They don't want a bone of beef to move in.
Oh, another beef place ain't bad. Walk down the street, get that.
They don't want it to close the mom and pop beef shop that's been there forever.
What's that one called, I wonder?
I can't pronounce it.
You can't pronounce it? Let me try to look here.
Spangalooey? Spangalooey, right? This is back in the day. Spangalooey have a shop right there.
Spangalooey Italian beef. Well, we support them too here, Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Yeah, well, you're just trying to take them down. What's wrong with you?
I didn't try to do anything. I just want a family business. That's what I want. I want to make my life easy.
But you want to go to Buena Beef?
I'll do that too. I'll support all of them. Listen, I can eat 2 beefs in 2 days.
I know you can. You can eat a lot more than that.
I can stop at both places. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Check in with your family businesses.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and we're talking about pouring one out for Gina's Italian Ice. In Berwyn, it's closing. Gina's retiring. Good for her. Hope she has a great life in retirement after running it for 46 years in Berwyn. But it makes me sad when family businesses in Chicago close. And a lot of people, some people bring it up on the text line, Amazon hurts people. Now, that's not hurting the Italian Ice business, I don't think, Amazon. But other businesses out there.
And maybe, I'm sure you can buy an Italian ice maker on Amazon.
God, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Making your own. Don't do that. Go to the shop, the experience of other people in your neighborhood.
The shop's closing, Brian. Now, if at any time you've ever had to buy an Italian ice maker, it's now.
My guess is that Berwyn has another Italian Ice family-owned shop that you can go to.
You think so?
Listen, if you want to shout it out now, go for it, because I'm fascinated with family businesses and why other people didn't take it over, like the kids, or maybe they don't have any kids, or maybe they got something else. Hillary texted in something amazing at 773-HILLARY. So my dad owned a flower shop on West Armitage between 1985 and 2005. He shut it down and sold the assets after asking me, a 14-year-old girl, if I wanted the business in the future. She's 14, doesn't know anything about a flower
life
shop.
Decision time.
Yeah, I said no. So he sold the whole business. He listened to her and sold the whole business. And now Hillary says, now I have nothing. Now she's not 14. And so why do you listen to a 14-year-old?
Oh, that sucks.
I would just love to have a family business. And my dad owned bars, and he sold them before I got old enough. I always thought that way. But Michelle's checking in from Elmhurst. Michelle, ahoy.
Ahoy.
So are you a family business owner, or you got one somehow inherited?
I am a family business owner. My husband and I, we started Affordable Tuck Pointing Pros in 1996. It's masonry, brick repair. We fix bricks.
Okay.
It's nothing fun and exciting. However, it pays the bills and then some.
Yeah.
It's been very lucrative for us over the past 27 years. Our kids are 22 and 24 and have worked for us off and on, for a little bit, but neither one of them is interested. We just had a conversation last night about what if Dad and I died at the same time, and they're both like, yeah, no. And it's like, are you serious? Wouldn't you want to run it? And Bianca's like, no, I just wouldn't even be interested. And I said, well, what would you do? And she goes, well, I don't know. Maybe we'd sell it, but I wouldn't know how to do that. We'd probably just shut it down. Are you serious?
Just shut it
so
down.
I'm thinking maybe we should be leaving it to all of our guys, all of our employees. Maybe they should get it.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah, I know it's sad because we have, worked our butts off for many years. And again, it's paid the bills. And no, they're not interested.
See, I'd be all about that if I were them. This is a proven lucrative business.
Right?
It'd be one thing if you guys were like just hemorrhaging money and they're like, we don't know if we can take this on. I don't know if we have the business mindset to fix this. But why? Closing a lucrative business, that's just painful.
Yeah.
It is. And I told them, I'm like, we're sitting on a gold mine here and you guys just aren't interested. So, okay.
You got to let me get on the phone with Bianca, your daughter. Let me get on the phone and sell it to her. Like, I know what you're saying. It's not maybe a sexy business, but everybody has bricks. Like, Kenzie's going to redo the porch of her house.
I'm seriously about to do that. I need so many bricks.
Oh, seriously? Oh, you should call us.
Oh, seriously.
Affordable tuck pointing pros, and we are located in Elmhurst.
Oh, my God. And I live in Elgin. This will be perfect.
Not too far away.
No.
Yeah. Can I buy the business?
Yeah, you can buy the business.
Give me a number.
I'll sell it to you tomorrow. I don't know, $3 million.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, damn, it is lucrative, Brian.
Hey,
Okay,
Case.
no,
you know what's not lucrative? Brian. He doesn't have that money.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 talking about family businesses around Chicagoland. It started when I saw that this Gina's Italian Ice is closing in Berwyn after 46 years, and Gina Tremonti closing. And I was just kind of fascinated that you have this great business and everybody loves you and the family memories there, and there's no kids that want to take it over and keep it going. I don't know if they have any kids. I don't know the whole story. I'd love to have Gina on the air if somebody knows her and calls up. Talk about take over the business, keep the Italian Ice flowing. But we talked about your family businesses out there, and maybe you were in one, why you didn't take over, because, man, I'd love that. That'd be just awesome. But people are also coming in with stories like, hey, it's so hard. Well, I get it. Everything's hard. This is hard.
Are you going to turn my microphone on,
you're
Brian?
on. Yes. All right, you're good.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, the thing is that also when businesses are open for a long time, like someone was messaging about how their grandparents owned a print shop, which is amazing, but it's just not making that kind of money, which what was a necessity no longer is. It didn't become a destination unless you're like Hat Show Printing in Nashville that does all the famous posters. You're just really not making it.
Yeah, and also it's like the last woman who called up talking about affordable tuck pointing professionals in Elmhurst. It might not be a sexy business for a 20-year-old person, but those are the ones that last forever. The ones that are like that.
Right.
Not the flash in the pan business that you want to get going. If you have a business where you fix bricks.
Well, everyone wants to dance on TikTok, and it's like, listen, you are going to really regret this. You know what? Sexy bills being paid.
Yes.
Listen, give it a couple years and nothing will turn you on more than a full pantry and your bills being paid and vacations.
That's right.
Nothing sexier.
You can do your TikTok dances on the weekend if you want while you own the brick business.
Yeah, on your world vacations that it's paying for. Do your stupid little TikTok dances. I promise you, take the money, honey.
John's checking in from Glendale Heights. John, ahoy.
Ahoy, how's it going?
Good. So you can shout out your family business. Are you in one? Did you take over one? How'd it work?
I am currently vice president along with my two cousins and aunt of Richards Graphic Communications.
Say that one more time.
Richards Graphic Communications. We're co-located in Bellwood.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
We are a commercial printer, so we do a lot. We specialize in medical letters, like for one of our companies for like health insurance, dental insurance, and lots of things like that. So it's a very lucrative business. We're very happy to have it.
Hell yeah, you can charge those insurance companies a lot of money.
Yes.
So when you were a kid, was it assumed you were going to take over this business?
It wasn't assumed. Like, I went to college for like video production, and then when I graduated, it kind of took like a year. I took some additional classes, and then it was kind of an opportunity at the print shop to kind of make a commercial about the print shop, and that I had a lot of fun doing that. And then,
how long's the business been going? Like, how long has it been around?
oh, sorry, my great grandfather started in 1925.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, great grandpa for the win.
Yeah. So everybody took the deal. Everybody said, this is our family business. We're doing this and we're going to get around it. I know you want to do some video production. Maybe you wanted to make some MTV videos or something at some point, and that didn't pan out, so you went back to this business.
Yeah, absolutely. My grandfather had his 4 kids get into the business, go to basically printing college in New York, and then few of the 4th generation have followed his footsteps.
Yeah, everybody took part in it. I mean, that's
awesome.
Yeah. But you want to sell that business to me? Maybe see if I can afford that business.
You can't afford any of these businesses. When is that going to sink in?
The last one was $3 million. Maybe how about $45,000 for the business?
We're not looking to sell. We're looking to buy.
Oh, damn.
Hey, you better get to printing, Brian.
Yeah, I got to get to printing, and maybe I get bought out. Yeah.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
About 20 minutes away from Dave Chappelle tickets, 9 a.m. with Brian and Kenzie here on Q101. We're talking about family businesses around Chicago. Very, very cool calls coming in and text, like Ken just texted in. My dad owned a pizza place that my mom waitressed at when she was pregnant with me in her belly. I grew up knowing I was going to be boss one day. In the belly, sitting there with all the pizza smell.
Oh, God. He sounds like a nightmare already.
One day, this pizza will be mine. Give us the name of that pizza place, by the way. Text that back in. We'll give shout-outs to our people, our locals, our family businesses. Libby's checking in. Libby, ahoy. Are you in a family business now? Did you inherit one? What's the deal?
Ahoy. Actually, my family, we had one of Chicago's oldest hardware stores. It started in 1873.
Damn.
And we closed our doors in 2004.
Oh.
What was the name?
Store. It was called Kinder Industrial Supply in Des Plaines.
Okay, why'd they close down?
Well, we had a lot of accounts associated with like O'Hare, and then after 9/11, the airline industry just really took a dive, and then the big box stores too, like Home Depot and Lowe's, kind of put a wrench into that. But our hardware store was one of the places where you would go, and you would, if you needed just like a nut or a special type of screw, we would have it, and we would just sell it to you single.
That would have been your slogan, you may not have closed. I gotta be honest.
If you need to nut.
If you need a nut or a screw.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.